TMR Gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR Gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
.1 final top 10 for today, and we are live on Facebook.
Yes, that we are. That's TMR on RX. Well, no, sorry, that's RX931 on Facebook. But then you can also follow us on our Facebook TMR page, TMR on RX931. Come check out our new sausage party photo that we posted on there. Thank you so much for joining us today. Let's say hi to a few people on Viber and Telegram. Good morning to Choi, who says, please greet my brother-in-law, Rian Kambangay, a happy birthday. And also to my pretty wife, Anna Chai Angeles, a happy birthday. Happy birthday to both of them. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much, Team TMR. We're here for you. Ro is tuned in, as well as Mayo Argiza. Yung Rock Hudson. Yung Rock Hudson wala sa Netflix, sa HBO Max. Palang ata. Wala pa din sa Go. Ay.
Oh, but I've seen it somewhere. So yeah, okay. Might as well check it out. I forgot it, pero I definitely saw it in one of the streaming sites. 100%.
Yeah.
So maybe not Netflix, but basta check na lang.
Let's I'm actually interested, so I'll look into that. Unknown or Jack says, good morning, guys. On my way to MOA. Please greet my coworkers at Davis Paints. A productive morning ahead of us. Also, asan po si Hazel Hari?
Yeah, she's not feeling well.
Hazel 2.
Hazel 2, di ba kanina pa nandito?
Oh,
Yeah.
andyan na si Hazel 2. She'll come and say hi maybe later on. Yontafian says, I always look forward to TMR watch list. Thank you so much, Ka-Outlooks. Thanks for sharing your watch list as well with us. Riza Penefiel says, good morning, Chico and Markki. Markki so sweet, would drop everything for a photo comment earlier. Of course. There were a few who came up to me in the gym, and there was one who wanted to take a photo with me during the spinning class at Rockwell, but didn't. So I'm fine. Even if I'm sweating, I'll take a photo with you guys. Just come say hello. Jurist Consul says, hi, Gav here. Happy Friday, DJs. Also greeting Cyril Verano, who says, really, German sauce? Oh yeah, sorry, we talked about that a while ago. There are video memes though na relate sa inyo where the scene is actually tapos ka na sa Oppenheimer, then excited ka na for Barbie. Those case stands with the humor. Yeah. People are excited to watch both. The Barbieheimer is real. By the way, the concert for Joan on September will go pala on sale bukas, kaya I'm sending Mig with social media handle photo art by MM. Luck to grab. Okay, sending Mig luck to grab too. Favorite namin yung duo. Okay. Sana. We'll see. Hazel 2 for Countdown Top 7 daw.
Oh my gosh.
How would you introduce Countdown Top 7?
I have no idea.
As Hazel
but
2.
Hazel will be here, I think, for Countdown. Yeah.
Noel says, we watched Who Are We Running From, which is a Polish series. I think I saw that. Parang I want to check that out. Also on Twitter, let's say hi to a few people. This is the final few greets. Greeting Paolo in Manila. Hi to Yontifian as well as Elaine. Greeting Maximo, who sinagisaan niya ako kanina. Hi to Kiko Man Machine and Justin Sayana. Happy Friday. I hope you had a good sleep last night. Yeah, sending us a photo of his Pokemon sleep,
Oh,
which is a new
yay.
thing. Chico didn't get his to work, which is unfortunate.
Well, sleep, I have not gotten the app yet at the time.
But how about
It's the plus that didn't work. Yeah.
okay, but
Mm.
are you gonna go get
I
yourself
will
one of
see.
those?
We'll
Yeah,
see.
hopefully. Also, greeting Jay Carl de la Cruz and Ariane. Hi to Socks in the City, who says, "Good morning, beautiful DJs. Just want to say hi to Mama Ellen, Kaka, Jeff, and Iverson. Saying hello also to Juice Blank, who is trying his luck at Lato Lato. Hopefully, you get that right. And I believe that might be it for greets. There you go.
All right. So
One
here
batch.
we go. Let's do it. Thanking Nelson much for the topic. Sure ka ba dyan? Maxim De Winter says, yung sumakay ka sa sasakyan ng stranger dahil maglalaro daw kayo ng Pokemon. Well, hindi naman stranger si Markki. nun. Kilala ko na siya. Pero yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, we didn't know each other at the time. But you've guessed it twice on the show.
Yeah, but I have joined a group of strangers in their car.
Na completely hindi mo kilala.
Like completely, like random groups. When raids were starting,
Mhm.
everyone was so like, let's be a family.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's
Let's
true.
raid. Gina G sila.
Mm.
So like literally, that's where I learned about kidnapping because I jumped in a car with two girls, two, let's just say, middle-aged ladies who were
Mm,
playing, and they were
true.
like, "Come join us." And I was like, I mean, these girls aren't going to do anything to me. I think
Yeah.
they want to play.
Yeah.
So I joined them for like an hour of raiding, and
True.
ever since then, I've been kidnapping people. Ever since.
Yeah. I mean, the Pokemon Go version.
Of
Yeah.
the kidnapping Pokemon version.
Yeah, we just call
Which
it
means
that.
because we need players to play with us when we raid certain Pokemon because they're harder to take down. So even if we don't have friends with us, there are always Pokemon players available.
And from Arch Aguilar, sure ka ba dyan, you're going to post something publicly that can be seen by your family with opposing stands? Well, I think that should be a given. You know, just because your family doesn't mean you all believe in the same thing. So there should be a healthy discussion, but within families.
Yeah,
And,
actually, there is a play that has been out. Well, I mean, it came out a couple of times, and they're going to do a rerun of it, Reconciliation Dinner,
okay.
about two families from opposing political views
Mhm.
that come together for a family reunion.
Okay.
Or I don't know if it's family reunion or like friends who are gathering. Basta, I haven't watched it yet, but I hear it's really good. Critical
Okay.
acclaim.
Okay.
So yeah, check that out.
And from Nicki Minaj and Boo, sure ka ba dyan sa online seller ng concert ng OPA na gustong-gusto mong mapanood? Unahin daw muna kasi ang bayad through GCash. Tapos, via courier na lang daw ang ticket ipapadala. Ooh, I would not, to be honest. That's a little scary. But I don't know how you'll do it kung hindi naman official. So, I guess that's the only way to do it. Kasi hindi rin naman isisend sa'yo nung seller without you paying it, right? Usually,
Yeah.
nauna naman talaga yung bayad. From Mang Inasar, sure ka ba dyan, kinlik mo yung I have read the terms and agreement sa isang website na sobrang sketchy. I mean, in real websites, that's not a problem. Pero pag medyo sketchy yung website, I'd be careful. It could be a phishing tactic.
Yeah. Watch out.
And from Juice Blank, sure ka ba dyan, yayayain mo crush mo sa Boracay, all expenses paid? Sira ulo ka ba? Feeling jowa amp? Well, sometimes because you're shooting your shot.
Yeah.
I would do both.
Galante.
I would, let's say, invite a crush, all expense paid trip to Boracay. And I would also probably say yes if somebody invited me, na they'll pay for everything. But that doesn't mean that I will return it in kind. Kasi it's just shooting your shot. As long as you're clear as to why you're doing it and wala namang hanky-panky and you're not beholden to do anything, you're shooting your shot. Tas kunyari ako yung, uy, libre kita, mag-Boracay tayo. And then it turns out you don't like me. It's cool. I'm not going to go off and be angry because that was you shooting your shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be okay.
Yeah, I think that's fine. As long as it's not all the time.
Yeah.
And as long as you're not asking for anything in
That's
return.
my part. As long as you're not beholden to do anything you're not comfortable with, that should be fine. From Genshin Impacto, when kumpare tells you, wag kang mag-alala, aalagaan ko ang asawa mo habang nasa abroad ka. Okay, would not. Hindi naman yan pet na kailangan ibilin sa ibang tao. From Snow Angel, yung moment between entering your CVV and hitting the pay button. Al Macchiato says...
Wait, that... yeah.
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 Just, think about it. You really want to buy it?
Do you really want to
sure
buy
about
it? Or are you sure that they're not going to use your credit card details?
That is true.
Scary.
And from Al Macchiato, sure ka ba dyan na he's the one kahit never mo siyang nakita during the day at parang ayaw niyang kumakain ng kahit anong may bawang? Okay.
Bam bam bira, bam bam biram bam.
And from Simply Nedge, talaga bang ninong ka lang sa binyag? Sure ka ba wala kang inambag na jeans sa baby? Oh, child.
Magkamukha sila.
That is very tricky. And from Archer Aguilar, sure ka ba dyan sa expensive toy na bibilin mo, quote, for your happiness when you can't even feed yourself anymore? A happy heart is good, but a heart that's still pumping should take priority.
Remember, hierarchy of needs, people.
Mm-mm.
You need to have the food, the shelter.
Food, shelter, clothing. Ano pa ba yun? Oo, may hierarchy yan. Yung pinaka-importante, tapos pa lesser important ng pa lesser important.
So if you have those things at the bottom of those hierarchy of needs, that's fine. You can move on to the next and buy whatever toy you want to. But if you don't have that,
don't.
Put your money where, you can feed you or your family.
Exactly. And for Maxim de Winter, sure ka ba dyan? Talaga bang si Chico yung kukunin mong wedding singer para sa kasal nyo? Pwede naman host na lang. Okay na ako sa host. I don't know about the wedding singer part, but yeah.
Hey, I could do both.
Yeah.
If you're looking for someone who can do both, I can do both.
And from Juice Blank, sure ka ba dyan? Talaga bang papatol ka sa online troll? Because that's what they do. And you'll never win because they're not really there for the truth. They're not really there for the argument. They're just there to make you miserable. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Just try not to.
Yeah, don't. Initially before I used to do that all the time. I used to fight those trolls, but now it's just like, just let them be.
It's a losing battle.
Just allow them to think whatever they want to think because a lot of them are paid as well.
Exactly.
So, don't waste the time.
Mm-mm. And from Wildfire, sure ka ba dyan? Ito yung unang tanong ng binan ko nung first time ako pinakilala ni Mrs. sa nanay niya. Yeah. Sure ka ba dyan? And from Chinito Ken, will you really post that, quote, art video on Twitter? Nakita yung face mo. Remember, once it's online, forever na yung nandyan. Even if you take it out, people can take screenshots and post it on their own. So just
think forever. And think about what you post. Because for example, that guy who posted that video on Lea Salonga deleted it thinking that now, tabula rasa, slate's clean, I can start all over again. Nope. People are gonna remember.
Exactly. And from Tom Ambard, sure ka ba dyan? Mainit ang ulo mo, galit na galit ka nung sinulat mo yung email. Save mo muna. Take a break. Take a long walk. Basahin mo ulit later, mamaya, bago mo isend. Or bago mo i-delete para maramdaman mo objectively kung ano ba talaga yung laman ng email mo. Kumbaga, not when you're at the peak of your anger. I mean, you can sort of cool down, chill a little bit. And then if after you read it and you still want to send it, then go. At least you're not sending it in a fit of rage.
Yeah. And this is even in conversations.
Even
fights with significant others.
Take a deep breath.
Even if you can't, for example, say everything you want to say, write it down, read it for them so that they know everything without you losing your temper or saying things you might regret.
And from a Johnny Aguilar, when you want to buy something you don't need just because it's on sale. Minsan din kasi, it's not like you need it, but you will use it eventually. So I don't know if it's on sale. Maybe it's a good idea to buy it. From Socks in the City, sure ka ba dyan? Mayaman nga partner mo, pero doormat ka naman forever. If that's a problem for you, some people are like, I'm fine as long as you pay my
I know a lot
bills.
of people are into that. Like
Go ahead, just pay
I'm
for me.
I'm fine. I'm fine being a doormat, but like if I don't have to work the rest of my life,
I'm
that's fine.
being a doormat is my job.
But for some reason, I can't do that. I don't think I
Ako
could.
din naman.
I need to be working my entire life. I need to make my own money, make my own honest days work. But like, I mean, to each their own, right?
But I wouldn't want to say that I would want to work all my life. I mean, siguro I would like to reach a point where I would like to be doing something, but not necessarily work, but more like, kunyari nga, I don't know, have my own animal shelter. I mean, it's work, but it's not work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not I need to earn kind of
Yeah,
kind of
it's
thing.
just for
But something
for
that I'm
fun,
passionate
for
about.
your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what I think I'm gonna be doing until the end. Maybe if I retire, it'll just be like for certain aspects of my job.
Yeah.
I'll probably do less, but I will still be doing films. I will still be doing series. I will
Exactly.
still be acting
But
because I
only
love it.
but only doing the stuff that you actually
That I
enjoy.
enjoy,
Yeah.
which well I've been doing for the past 2 years now. But like there's a part of me that tells myself that yes, I want to do a soap or whatever, but it doesn't fulfill me as
Mhm.
much as let's say a theater play or a good indie film would,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
And from Advenchoy, sure ka ba dyan, papasok ka sa isang relasyon na oo, sasaya ka nga ng sobra, pero alam mo namang mali dahil makakasira ka ng pamilya. Yeah. Like, I guess that's the danger of the whole, I'm just looking out for myself. Like, it's always just you.
It can't just be all
It can't
about
always
you.
just be about you. Pag alam mong nakakasakit ka na, it no longer becomes just about you. Kasi may nasasaktan na eh.
Yeah,
So
there's-
kunyari, ikaw lang. Kunyari, I want to wear this outfit because it makes me happy.
that's fine.
And I don't care what you think. That's fine because you're just dealing with yourself. But let's say you're wearing clothes that you took off somebody else and stole, then that's not cool because you affected somebody by doing something that you want to do for yourself.
Or you're wearing something on the shirt that would offend
Probably.
a
Right?
certain group. Like for example, I was watching Jury Duty, and there's one scene where there's a character who has like a word on his shirt
Yeah.
that's
That's
like
offensive.
racist
Yeah.
or something.
True.
Or racist in there. It isn't actually a word, but for them, they made it seem like it was a racist word.
Right.
But anyway, having that word on his shirt really offended some people.
Mhm.
So just don't
True.
avoid as much as you can to do
And
that.
from Romanus, sure ka ba dyan? Nung 80s, ito yung lagi naming sinasabi sa sarili namin kapag manonood kami ng bold movie sa Betamax, knowing na papauwi na ang parents namin and may rotating brownouts. So can you imagine if you're not supposed to be watching these films? While your parents were out, you put in one of the Betamax tapes into the machine, tas nag-brown out, which means you can't take it out. And your parents come home. And they know that they weren't watching that movie when they left. So you're caught red-handed. When the electricity comes back on and they check the Betamax machine, they will see that there's a tape inside of it.
That's what happened with my friend.
My gosh, that's horrible.
But that's what happened with my friend. Like, there wasn't Betamax, it was VHS. Like, he put, basta, let's just say, M2M corn into his VHS. And so, umalis siya. We went to work. He was very young. And then he comes home only to find out that his mom was in the room cleaning and accidentally turned on the TV. And the mom goes, "What is this?" And he goes, "What are you talking about? I'm by." And then he closes the door, right? And then the next morning they have breakfast. And then the mom goes, "Honey, you're not bi from what I watched. You're gay. You're gay."
Okay.
Right? So sometimes it does, help bring families
some
together.
conversations, necessary conversations.
Yeah.
And another thing that's very scary about mga yan, VHS, Betamax. Not just brown out, but minsan kinakain nung machine yung tape because it has tape inside, right? It's spooled.
Yeah.
So sometimes when it malfunctions, one of yung dalawang umiikot yun that turns the tape, right? Sometimes yung isa titigil, yung isa umiikot pa rin. So what happens is it's feeding tape into the machine, but the other one is not gathering it. Gets? Parang
Yeah.
imagine two spools.
So then it clogs.
Dapat yun sabay umiikot so that when the tape leaves one of the spools, it goes to the other. Pag tumigil yung isa, tapos yung isa naglalabas pa rin ng tape, kinakain yun. Oh my gosh, when that happens, and it's a tape that you're not supposed to be watching, you have no choice but to fess up. Kasi pagdating na, ba't sira yung VHS? Tsaka ba't ano tong tape na nandito? Bakit nandito to? Yikes! Yikes!
Scary.
And the two tops, Sure Ka Ba Dyan, comes from Fitz Villafuerte and Mike Ferrer.
Fitz Villafuerte and Mike Ferrer say,
Fitz Villafuerte says, Sure ka ba dyan? Ipapatato mo ba talaga sa dibdib mo ang pangalan ng bago mong jowa just to prove na mahal mo talaga siya?
no.
And can you imagine yung kayo pa lang? Like you just got together, like maybe a month, tas magpapatato ka na kagad. I would not do that.
The horror. Imagine imagine breaking up with them and having to delete that tattoo.
Kasi sometimes, that's their thing. Like, yung parang they're so convinced at the time na hindi ito na yun, forever na to. Ay, good luck. Good luck sa inyo.
Imagine.
It's forever.
Like, I saw a couple of tattoos that were just really, really, really badly done. But I actually saw, a documentary as well about tattoos that were changed from something that was bad to something that was good.
Yeah.
So there are always ways to edit those
Papatungan
tattoos.
mo na lang. Yeah.
Yeah. Or fix it in a way that, delete certain parts of the tattoo
Well, they say
that aren't needed.
they're removable now, but it's very painful. It's a very painful process.
And it's still seen a
it's
little
still
bit.
seen to
It's
a
not.
bit. But at least you can remove the whatever it is you don't want to see. But it would look like maybe, I don't know, a peklat or something.
Yeah.
And for Mike Ferrer naman, sure ka ba dyan, aaminin mo na sa bestie mo na in love ka sa kanya the day before their wedding because it's a better option than forever holding your peace? Alam mo, if you've waited that long to the point that they're already getting married, in my opinion, it's just me, I think it's a little selfish.
Yeah.
Like, why do you spring this on me a day before I get married? Like, other than you're probably hoping that I would change my mind last minute. Parang, you should have spoken up. You had all this time to speak up. Did you have to wait until the very day before or the day itself? For me, it's very selfish.
It's selfish. It
Yeah.
really is, because then you're messing with the emotions of someone who already has messy emotions because they're about to get married.
It's not easy. No matter how much you're prepared, you think you're prepared for it, you always get the cold feet right before you say yes. So they don't need that, and you don't want to remember your special day with that. Diba? Yung parang,
Yeah.
imbis na it's just about you and your future spouse, biglang may umepal na suddenly they're part of your special day and it'll forever be in your memory.
Is that what happened in Friends? Mai says, ay nako, super inis ako kay Rachel sa Friends.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Pero gets, yung parang it's just, I mean, I get it. You want to get it off your chest, but it's not always about you. You have to think about the other person. And parang like, sa akin kasi, I agree. You have to tell them, but tell them way before.
Yeah.
Tell them way before. If you have feelings for someone and you feel like you could never live your life without telling them, tell them before they get engaged. Tell them, sige, kahit sabihin mo nang dun ka lang natauhan, tell them after they get engaged. But keep it away from the actual wedding day.
Yeah. Because
they don't need that.
Emotions are already awry during those times.
Yeah.
Like, they're obviously thinking certain things as well. Like, if they really want to go through with it, obviously.
Right?
That's why a lot of people get cold feet.
Okay, so what about us? What's our entry?
Mhm.
Sure ka ba dyan?
Markki, sure ka ba dyan? Magda-diet ka na naman. Tapos, we always have so many amazing rushers who are sending food on a regular
I
basis.
know.
How am I supposed to diet?
Alam mo,
It's tough.
being your friend, I'll make the sacrifice. Ako na lang mag-uuwi ng lahat ng dapat para sa'yo.
It's my cheat day tomorrow.
Biglang cheat day. Hindi naman ako galing nito. Mag-diet na ito. Nagreklamo. Tapos, it's my cheat day
It's my
tomorrow.
cheat day tomorrow. So,
But thank you, to everyone.
thank you so much
Again,
for sending.
So, Philip Chonglo for the food and
Kyle.
Kyle for the treats. My gosh,
Thank you, Kyle,
so
for the
much.
treats. And Kyle is
Guys
the
are amazing.
he's the aerial dancer.
Aerial dancer.
He actually sent us a video a while ago.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
how.
amazing.
Let's ask Hazel to play it.
That's amazing.
On FB Live para makita nila.
Let's do
Because he's going, I think, to Malaysia or
it.
something
For
a competition. So
True.
I saw he's actually very, very good.
Oh, that
So
looks so
thank you
interesting.
so much.
Thank you so much
for these awesome treats today. And have a happy Friday.
I know.
Compile your watch list for next Friday. Keep sending in your tea over coffee and keep making us smile, rushers. We love you.
Thank you.
Anyway, there you go.
All
That's
right.
it.
And we'll see you on Monday.
See you on Monday, everyone. Bye.